Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again. Welcome back to my channel. So now I got a lot of exciting, great news for you guys, which you're gonna see in the next patch and probably in the patch after. And make sure you watch the video until the very last, because at the end of it, I'm gonna give you something exciting, something everyone will love to have. Now, my first news is actually about this Summer Camp Challenge event, which is advertised by Bethesda in their community calendar. It's going to happen between the July 25th and the 8th of August. And thanks to our data miner Sugar Bob Rats, we now have all the challenges during that event. So again, we will have daily challenges for 2 weeks. If you finished 7 of the daily challenges, you're gonna have a Squirrel Scout's backpack flare. And if you finish 10 of them during that 2 weeks of time, you're gonna have a scrap right mode. It's a mode gonna apply to your backpack. And we have to thank another data miner, Gilpo. He actually dig out more information about this mode. So this scrap rat mode can be crafted at Armor Workbench. It gives you 90% scrap weight reduction, which means after applying this mode to any of your backpack, you can carry almost as many scrap as you want, because they only weigh 10% of their original weight. It works in the same way as the chemistry modes, which reduce 90% of the chemistry items you are carrying. That's a great mode to have, especially if you're a hoarder just like I am. It's extremely valuable for any new players as well, because in the beginning of the game or the start stage of the game, your main weight problem is coming from the scraps. Because at that stage, you really need a lot of resources to craft things, and you won't have a lot of food and camps to consume. The good thing is once you unlocked it, it will apply to all your characters in the same account. So you can definitely use a high level character to finish all the challenges to unlock this mode, and then use this mode in your new characters or low level characters. As I explained in my previous 2 videos, this PTS is mainly focused on new players, trying to make new players as happy as Bethesda can. Saying that, I have to mention here, I've been playing the PTS for a while, from a completely new start. I have to say, I'm pretty much enjoy the game on the PTS. With all the quality of life features Bethesda added in the last couple of years, the game now is at a very good status. If Bethesda released the game in 2018 with this status, it will definitely be nominated as one of the best game of the year. Unfortunately, it's already 2023 now. And Bethesda did a lot of perk changes in the PTS, and one of them is to add in 2 new perks, as they stated in their official notes: Arms Keeper and Stable Tools. For all the commandos, I believe the Arms Keeper will be your favorite perk, because it reduces the rifle's weight to 75%. We've been complaining about why rifles does not have any weight reduction perks like the heavy weapons, like the melee weapons, even the pistols, the light pistols have their weight reduction perk. Why the heavy rifles, which can be as heavy as the heavy weapons, which doesn't make any sense, but they do not have a perk that can reduce their weight? After 5 years, Bethesda finally decided to put one in. But later is better than never, right? So in the next patch, we're gonna have this rifle weight reduction perk. That will be a brilliant news for all the rifle users. The stable tool perk actually gives your auto melee weapon a bit longer durability, up to 20%. To be frank, I don't really care because I have plenty of repair kit to use. Why do I want to spend 3 points to get this perk? Besides the new perks, Bethesda actually tweaked a lot of different perks we already had in the game. For example, the Gunful perk. Its effect has been changed to 10% extra damage on your first switched target, then 30% on your second switched target, and 60% on your third switched target. The damage has been boosted significantly for Gunful now. I mean, this perk is one of my favorite perk. I always use it together with my rifle build or my pistol build to automatically switch targets once I killed one mob. And in addition to that, I have a bit of damage boost as well. But now the damage boost is significant. It can up to 60%, and I will definitely use it in my deck now. The second group of perks that Bethesda changed on the PTS is the Science, Advanced Science, and Expert Science perk. Previously, these three perks are basically useless. They're only useful when you want to craft some advanced energy weapons, or mold some energy weapons, or craft energy turrets in your camp. And now they not only have a new look, they can also increase your energy weapons damage. The Science, Advanced Science, and Expert Science are now only have maximum level of 2, and each of them can give you up to 10% damage boost to your energy weapon. And thanks to Mapex, we now know the energy weapon includes most of the energy small guns, like the laser guns, plasma guns, Gauss weapons except the mini Gauss gun, Tesla weapon, the alien blaster and the alien rifle, the gamma gun, and the new Season 14 Circuit Breaker 10 mm pistol, which have a partial energy damage as well. And currently, the Auto Axis Electrified mode also benefits from this perk. As we all know, that mode gives you real electric damage. However, we don't know that is a bug or not. It's subject to any change before it goes live. It does not work on energy-heavy weapons like the Gatling laser and Gatling plasma, so this new change will benefit mainly the pistol build and the rifle build. That's something I don't understand. I mean, I love this boost, this buff. Finally, these three perks are useful, right? However, I don't understand why they actually buffed this perk instead of the others. The rifle build is already meta inside this game. Why do they want to buff it again? An alien blaster is really powerful with the two-shot legendary effect, together with the cryo, pyro, and poison modes. Also, this new coming season circuit breaker pistol. That 10mm pistol will kick ass. I will tell you more probably in another video, specifically about the rewards in the next season. We've been asking Bethesda to actually move all the pistol perks from agility to perception, so we can have a better build for pistols. But till now, we haven't got that yet. And why Bethesda boosts the science perk? Whose idea is that? I have no clue. Now, besides all the changes Bethesda did to the perks, there's another big change to the mobs. We all know the legendary creatures can mutate themselves and regain another 50% health when their health dropped to 50%, right? That is exactly because the game engine itself has limitations on how much max HP it can give to the mob to make the world boss, for example the Scorch Beast Queen as well as the Mist Eel, have a large enough health pool. Bethesda actually invented this health regen mechanic for all the legendary creatures. But now on PTS, this regen is not happening anymore. because Bethesda did something to their engine which actually increased the max HP pool to a huge number. And now all the legendary creatures do not need to regen the house. They can always have a big HP max. And again, Mapex gave us some more information about how exactly the legendary creature will be benefit on this change. So on a PTS, the 1-star mob will have doubled HP than the normal mob. The 2-star will have additional 140%, and 3-star legendary mob will have 220% extra HP than the normal mobs. So in a nutshell, the legendary creature will have more HP than the ones in the live server, but not a lot. And the next change Bethesda did on the PTS is more than welcome. Trust me, it's more than welcome. It's not overstatement. It is exactly how great this change is. On the live server, if you want to get a reward from a daily ops, you're gonna have to grind it. You will have to grind it like hell. Doesn't matter how many times you grind it, you are not guaranteed to get it. And one of my friends has been trying for 6 months to get one single item from the daily ops, and he didn't get it. After 6 months, could you believe that? He actually gave up. It's mainly because every time you get the reward randomly. But now Bethesda changed it. You will get the reward from those unlearned plans. So if you have unlearned plans, the operation will always try to give you one of those ones. It will repeat on doing this until you get all the plans. That means you have a hugely improved chance to get whatever you wanted in the daily op in the next patch. I can't wait for the next patch to roll out because I'm still missing a few recipes and I just don't want to grind daily op for them anymore at this moment. But when the next patch roll out, I will start grinding daily ops again, so I can quickly get all the unlearned plans much quicker. This is really a more than welcome change. Now the second last change Bethesda did, which we covered in this video, is a new ally in the next season, in season 14. And DSJ already mined out all the rewards for the next season, and Grandma Junko is one of them. It's a light ally you can find in the next season's scoreboard. The old lady can apply a buff to you, which is called Grandma's Home Cooked Meal, which fills the hunger and thirst meters and frees them for an hour. And that means within an hour after you get this buff, your hunger and thirsty meter will not drop at all. It is definitely a good buff for overeater users. And she's a Japanese, and I can't wait to hear her English in Japanese accent. Now the last new change I want to introduce here in this video is a great one. As I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, you will not want to miss it. For how long we've been complaining that the food cannot be stored forever. It will always spoil no matter what equipment or what container you put them in. The current freezer we can build in the camp does not stop the spoil at all. And those foods that can give us temporary buffs for damage, for AP generation, for XP boost, it doesn't matter how hard you want to keep them, they will gradually gone, which is really a pain on the back because every time you spend time to farm them, to prepare them, if you don't use them immediately, they're gonna gone. The only way we can keep them is to store them on the mill, and you never use that mill character except when you want to get something from it. And now in the next season, Bethesda finally gave us one camp item which can store the food forever. Literally, the full spoilage rate mount is set to 0 currently on the PTS, and it can hold up to 150 individual items. For only this freezer, I will have to rank up through the whole board. It doesn't matter which rank it's gonna be, I will get it. And I'm sure lots of you will do exactly the same thing as I will. I can finally farm a lot of ingredients and prepare the food and store them in the fridge to whenever I need them. Okay, with all the changes in the coming patch and in the patch after, for the first time, I got the feeling that I can't wait for those patches come to life. I really want to see some of these changes become live as soon as possible. And I know the next patch will just be a mid-season patch. It will not have a lot of content, but with all the perk changes, the legendary mob HP changes, the daily orb reward drop changes, it will be a great patch, no doubt. Alright, that's everything I want to share with you in this video. They are all great news. Thank you, Bethesda. I'm so excited. I've been making video to report too many upset news, but this time it's really something fully exciting. Now, if you are as happy as I am, please don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. But until next time, Hooligans out.